We can reveal a national government will overturn the effective ban on gene editing and genetic modification in New Zealand.
And actually what we need to do is end the effective ban on genetic technologies, as we've been talking about, but also make sure that we've got good safeguards in place with a very smart, dedicated regulator, a biotech regulator. So, we've got a huge possibility with this technology. When I think about what it can do with respect to helping us deliver on our climate change goals, when you think about what it can do with respect to improving the health of New Zealanders, actually growing our economy, and the reality is we are well behind all the other OECD countries that have made tremendous advances in this space.
Christopher mentioned there will be a biotech regulator responsible for putting the safeguards in place, but what he didn't mention is the key group responsible for writing this legislation is the same group with ties to the biotech industry, the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment, MBIE, a government organisation that has openly taken money from biotech lobbyists, the same people that would directly benefit from New Zealand relaxing their GE laws. And their intent is obvious when you begin following the paper trail. You see, MBIE controls New Zealand's science fund over $1.2 billion. MBIE has used this fund to strategically select organizations, scientists, and researchers with direct ties to the biotech industry. In other words, they have directed all money and power to the organizations that would benefit most from this gene technology bill, and taken the money and power away from any scientists or organizations who would potentially disagree. To me, this is plain as day. This is a clear example of corporate capture and could be considered corruption at the highest degree. So don't let nice sounding speak and fancy words fool you. This bill has been created by industry, written for industry, and the people who are going to oversee it once the legislation passed, you guessed it, the industry. In part 2 of this 4-part series, we focus on Christopher's second point: could GE potentially help New Zealand reach its climate change goals? If you don't want genetically modified food, if you don't want food covered in glyphosate and other chemical sprays, comment the word organic below this video. I'll send you a 20% off code to use at Edensbox. Comment the word organic, 20% off at Edensbox.